Hi everyone, my name is Erin Elizabeth Warenberg. Thank you so much for choosing to be here with me today. Today I'm going to be talking about why do I compare myself to other people. This is a very, very common thing. I did it very much for a very long time. I still catch myself doing it sometimes, but since I've trained my brain and really honed in on myself, I'm able to control it a little bit more. But this is something that is very, very common and is not, people don't like to do it for obvious reasons. And so in this video I'm going to talk a little bit about why we do it and what we can do to kind of change the behavior. So basically comparing yourself to another person or is essentially feeling like you're not enough or good enough or whatever enough, and then that comes from lack mindset. I've done a video on the dangers of lack mindset before. I'll put a link below so you can watch that one. It goes very well with this video. But just understanding that lack mindset basically means that we feel like there's not enough. And if you were raised in Western culture, this is everywhere. This is pumped into your being from the moment you're born. Be taller, be faster, be better, be smarter, be the best, be whatever. You can't, there can only be one. Like, if this person's like this, you can't be like that. So lack mindset basically means that there's not enough for everyone to be how they want to be, which means when you see someone who looks the way you want to look or has a job you want to have, our brains don't think, oh, I could have that job too. Our brains think they have that, so what am I doing that I'm not like that? Or we think I don't look like that, so something's wrong with me because it's not enough for me to be how I am. First thing I want to say about this, for you, I want to tell you right now, you are enough exactly how you are right now in this moment. And that might be a little hard to believe, might kind of bounce off the walls like, no, I'm not, but you are. The truth is you are enough exactly as you are right now. You are more than enough right now. It's just we're taught that we're never enough, good enough, whatever enough, and you are enough exactly as you are. You just think you're not because you have been taught to compare yourself to everyone around you for so long that we forgot to focus on how good and amazing we are in this moment right now. And so I would just want to ask you, what would it take for you to accept yourself right now and think you are good enough? And probably if you listed a few external things, then that just means that if you did get those external things, something else would just replace them, honestly. Like, if you're carrying the energy of like, this external thing will make me feel like I love myself, then once you get it, it's going to be replaced with another thing. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't have goals, you shouldn't have things you're reaching for, but when we allow those external things to define us and to say that that's at the point at which I will accept myself, we don't actually love ourselves. We're not operating from abundant mindset, we're operating from lack, fear mindset. And that's not helpful for teaching ourselves that we love ourselves. My suggestion, of course, is to internalize abundance and to get that mindset going for ourselves. One thing you can do whenever you notice yourself comparing yourself or being jealous of someone or being resentful or anything like this, feeling like you have to compete with someone, and again, there's healthy competition to make us be better, but you know what I'm talking about, like the resentful competition, like, oh my god, I would never, whatever, okay? Whenever that happens, you just say, I forgive myself, and then put your hand on your heart and just take a deep breath, close your eyes, or keep them open, whatever you want, and just say, I choose to love and accept myself exactly as I am right now. And you can just, even if you're judging yourself, if you do something you don't want to be doing, anything like that, when you do that, you're basically affirming to yourself that you are enough right now, because you are, and it just reframes your mindset into realizing you are enough, and lack mindset and the comparing can't exist when you're operating from right there. And so when you do that, it might feel weird or off at first, but you'll just get used to it. That's just your ego resisting. So that's my tip for how to do that. It might be a little weird at first, but it's really effective. I use it still a lot. And then that will basically, you'll find that will replace any jealous or resentful thoughts you may have. A few things I want to leave you with, a few affirmations that you can also say to kind of help program abundance in you. The first one is, I'm more than enough right now and always. The second one, I believe I can have anything I want. And third one, I see others with love and honor them for who and how they are. So those are some affirmations you can practice around not being jealous or comparing yourself to people anymore. Okay, let me know in the comments below if this works for you, and if you have any questions about me or what I do, you can go to